Hello. Sorry, we got a bit carried away.
Good
We
evening.
were wondering what the numbers mean as well.
We were just looking at people's comments on there, and there's little numbers next to some of the names, and we were trying to work out what it was, and then realised the tellies had finished. I do apologise. I hope we're all okay. Yeah, if anybody's got any idea what them little numbers are about, please tell us. We're always keen to learn.
I think they're government barcodes so they can trace who's laughing at them.
Oh, I would
I
have
hope
thought so.
they've got a lot.
Wouldn't have thought so at all. Wouldn't have thought so.
Don't know what you thought of the Bears. It was kind of obvious what it was going to be about, wasn't it, really?
We were thinking there might actually be in a late edition. It had the report come out that there's nothing happened as yet. Should we get an interruption halfway through this, we will probably break to a news report somewhere.
Yes.
Indeed. Yeah.
Are we going to sing some
songs?
songs?
We should do, really, because otherwise I'm just going to waffle and talk complete and utter rubbish. We've got a bit of a mix. Probably not. We've got a bit of a mix. We're starting off with one of our own, and then we've got a cover, and yeah, about what we got. I'm just looking down here. 3 of our own, and then all the rest are covers tonight. Some new covers, some old covers.
A couple of surprising covers.
Certainly a couple of interesting ones, yeah. But yeah, we'll start with one of our own anyway. 4 Seasons More. Yesterday we were in Lincoln. Susie had bought us a voucher for afternoon tea in Margaret's Tea Rooms.
And very lovely it was too.
Up near, not far from the Cathedral Quarter, is it? It's in St Martin's Square. Is it St Martin's Square? Very nice. And that made me think about this song. Long story, anyway.
Oh, Susie's just come on. Hello, Susie.
I took a walk along East By. I was alone but not lonely. I had you there for company. My thoughts were with you only. It's been a year since I saw you last. I've counted each day passing. 4 seasons more till we meet again. 4 seasons more I'm asking. This city's been so kind to me. The work's well paid and plenty, and life is good but you're not here, and so my heart is empty. The distance now will soon be past. Don't dwell upon the sorrow. We've both known such happy times. There will be more to follow. Four seasons more and I'll be home. 4 seasons more I'm asking. 4 seasons more till we meet again. I'm counting each day passing. I took a walk along East By. I was alone but not lonely. I had you there for company. My thoughts were with you only.
Oh.
Now, I wanted to do that. Last time I did it, I messed it up big time.
Did you?
And so I wanted to get it
right.
get it under my fingers or.
We used to have a rule when we were out gigging a lot that if you screwed a song up, you had to do it at the next
Oh yeah,
gig.
best way.
Get back on the bike, yeah. Unfortunately, for a while, it meant that we were doing almost the same set every night because we were just that rubbish and kept getting things wrong. I'm going to have a look on here. Sorry, I'm just seeing who's...
Yeah, that song...
Oh, yes, Susan. Yes, it is Joe Brown's. Yes, I'm wearing tartan in honour of Burns Night this week. We did have
I'm wearing
nice Burns supper.
tartan purely out of fluke. I found this for a tenner in a sale in Lincoln. I can't remember what shop it was, but it was a bargain, so I had to have it. Simple as that.
Yes.
This
wasn't, but I did anyway.
Yeah, that song mentions I took a walk around East Bight, and that's a street, a pathway actually, around the quite close to the cathedral in Lincoln. And I was wandering around there one day, and I just got the idea for that song, and that's where it came from. So, which is why I was thinking about it yesterday, because we were at that end of town.
We were.
It was very nice too.
It was lovely. The afternoon tea was gorgeous.
Cake was brought home.
Yes, we brought it back home. Just thinking about the Burns Night thing. So we had veggie haggis, obviously, and neeps and tatties, and Sue made whiskey sauce, which was lovely. And then I had at the age of 61, my first ever attempt at making a duff. Now, unless you're, I guess, Hebridean, you wouldn't call it a duff. Other Scots people call it a clootie dumpling. So it's like a steamed pudding done in a cloth, except I found a recipe for doing it in the microwave. I know that's cheating, but it was it tasted right.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, you changed that quickly to it was
very
nice.
No, to be fair,
it was very nice.
I had seconds last night, and then I had another. I finished it off tonight.
Well, I haven't finished it completely. There's some in the freezer.
Oh, there is, yeah. But I did have a pretty big slab tonight with the remainder of the custard because I had to have it.
Yes.
Which is custard's one of the worst things to have before you sing. But it was either the custard going down the drain or going down my throat, and there was only going to be one winner there.
Yeah. So so I have got a recipe for microwave duff or dumpling, and it was very nice. But I'm going to try making a proper one in a cloth at some point. But not at the moment because I'm back on my diet now.
I'm on Guinness tonight, by the way. I know it's not Patrick's night, but we're talking about Burns Night. And I just realised, talking about Burns Night, we were meant to be doing a Burns song. We forgot all that. So, well, if
John Anderson, and all that.
This may well be based on a very early Burns poem.
No, it isn't.
You don't know that for certain.
I do.
It's written by. I love this song, and I went on YouTube to find it. There's this fantastic bit of video, and I've forgotten what film it's actually from. But it's Fats Waller.
Is it Top Hat and Tails?
No.
It's something like that.
No,
but it's not that one.
Tails. But it's brilliant. Fats Waller, Ain't Misbehaving.
No one to talk with all by myself. No one to walk with, I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you and you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner, don't go nowhere, what do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late, got no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. I don't stay out late, got no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. lovely, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. God, they know how to write songs, though.
But no, Google it. Find it on YouTube. It is really, really good.
It's just fantastic.
Fat Swallow's eyebrows are stunning. I reckon he'd had, what do they call them? Those eyebrows that they do now.
It's just the campus performance you can imagine.
Well, it is, yeah.
But it was spot on. It was really was great. I loved it.
Sorry, but my subtitles, which I still haven't managed to get rid of, I just put that as That Wallace's eyebrows, as opposed to Fats Waller's eyebrows.
Oh, well. There you go. I see Rob's on there. Oh, Andy's on. All right, mate.
Oh, Kathy, my cousin Kathy's on.
Hello, Cleethorpe. So Carol's on there.
Deepmar. So we've got Germany, we've got Australia, we've got Spain. England and Scotland so far that I've seen.
Yeah, I saw John Milburn was on there. Happy birthday, John. I think your birthday was recently. Yes. Did see that. Dave Bryant, happy birthday to Dave. That was yesterday, wasn't it?
It was. We'll see Dave tomorrow.
Denny Bartley. Don't know if Denny's on there. He's a smashing chap.
He is lovely.
Bartley, Sanders and Chris
Sherburn.
Go see them if you get a chance. It used to be last night's fun back in the old days. Yeah. But they're out gigging again. Go see them. Great.
Sarah's on as well.
Hi, Sarah.
Yes, so it's been an interesting week.
Austin's birthday Saturday.
It's our Austin's birthday, yes.
Yeah. Kathy, our sister-in-law's birthday on Sunday. There you go. Carry on. Got them all in, I think. I'll have missed somebody there and naffed somebody off, I realise, but off you go, sweet pea. It's all yours. I'll have a drink.
I was very brave at the weekend, and I went solo to my virtual running club's Christmas party and to the National Running Show, which was basically full of fit people and made me feel inadequate.
Hi, Gail and Helen, by the way.
Oh, hi, Gail. Oh, yeah, which was really, really weird.
Oh, yeah.
In the evening, we're chatting away to... We were doing a youth thing, even though there weren't many youths there. And we were gathered in somebody's room in the Travel Lodge, preloading before we went to the party on Fizz. And just chatting to people, where are you from, stuff. And this lady who was from Carlisle.
Was it a party or was it a works event?
Well, we decided it was actually a works event.
Fair enough, carry on.
This lady from Carlisle, and she said she was a retired nurse and that her husband had been an orthopaedic surgeon. And I said, what, orthopaedic surgeon at Carlisle Hospital? And she said, yes. And I said, I don't suppose you know Gail Ferrier. And she went, Gail and Helen? And yes, she does.
How could you not work in Carlisle and know?
Well, I know. But, it's just completely random. There's another lady in the running group who didn't go to the party but lives up in the Cairngorms, Kath. And she was looking at my profile one day and said, I wondered how we'd got mutual friends, and looked, and one of them was her sister who lives in Ireland, who came to a gig in Rostrevor. Several years ago. It's a very, very strange, small world.
Cheers.
And I'm a very, very strange, small person. I thought I'd say that before you did.
Hi, Keith. Hi, Javed. Javed's on there.
Ah.
Isabel. Hi, Isabel. We're from Isabel. Don't know that name. Don't recognise that name.
I'm not getting that one.
Yeah. If you are new, I say this every time. If you are new on, please let us know where you're from. It's always interesting to find out where folks are.
We do go back through all of these comments later on and reply and things. Are we going to sing a song?
Yeah, come on. It's a new one based on recent events, as you can imagine. And it's called "Rules Are for Fools." You'll get it. You just.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I've touched
the magic switch has been altered. There you go.
You'll
get it. The talent switch. Yeah, it's not big enough. Janet's 4 hours shifting, Janet's 4 hours into a cleaning shift, and let me tell you, she's scared. She's seen some of the patients that they're wheeling in. It's awful what's happening out there. Got a dad at home, she says he's alright while he struggles to catch his breath. She knows if this bug gets into the house, she'll be sending him to his death. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Look out for the ones you care for and hope that they'll look after you. All the while there's a party going on the other side of the town. The rules are for rules and only for some. Who cares that they're all locked down? What Janet wouldn't give for a cool glass of wine and her feet up out in the sun. As she straightens her mask, gets back to the task. 6 more hours until she's done. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Look out for the ones you care for and hope that they'll look after you. There's a daughter sits holding her mother's hand. She's the only visitor there. Her family are waiting home for news, knowing the end must be near. Well, the care staff are great, but they can't bend the rules. There's only one person allowed. As the corks get pulled, where the rules are for fools on the other side of the town. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Look out for the ones you care for and hope that they'll look after you. There's a VIP fast track and a money tree for the friend of a friend of a friend. There's a nurse wearing substandard PPE, praying for this nightmare to end. There's a trucker out there all over his house. How much longer can he last? Whilst the ghouls break the rules and laugh at the fools as they top up another glass. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Look out for the ones you care for and hope that they'll look after you. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? Look out for the ones you care for and hope that they'll look after you. We'll leave it there.
Yes.
Moving on.
Where's Sue Gray when you bloody need her? That's what I say. Sorry.
There's I can't remember what it was now. There's a good one on the Fairporters site. Anyway, yeah, doesn't matter. Hello, Brian. I just see Brian has just gone on there as well. Sheila's on there.
Oh, Dina's on there. I hope Rafa's watching. Rafa is Dina's dog, everybody. The most beautiful dog I've ever seen.
Oh, Mick's on there. Hello, Bullinger.
Oh, right. Somebody, yeah, sorry, yeah. Somebody was asking about a donate page and Lynette's given him the details. Yeah, if you go to our website, there's a donate button on there.
Thank you already to Faz.
Yes, thank you.
We did notice that.
Donations all going to the Sleaford Community Larder, our local food bank at the moment. So thank you very much, everybody, for that.
We are actually earning money again now. We have got a few gigs coming up, which is rather nice.
It is.
A week tomorrow night, Friday the 4th of February, we'll be at Watford Folk Club. The night after that, we are at Stratford Subcastle Village Hall, but that has sold out, we're very pleased to say. That's on the Saturday. Then the Monday
the 7th, yeah.
7th, go on then.
Is Chichester Folk Song Club. That's one of the, when we very first started out, when we first had, the day jobs went and we were off on the road, we went and did loads and loads of floor spots, and Chichester was one of the first ones we did. And they booked us straight away, and it was wonderful. And this will be about our 4th time there, I think.
The first time when we went, we found it was back in the days before we got confident staying in. Well, we got cheap actually, and staying in lay-bys and things like that, and pub car parks. And so we were in our van and we booked into a campsite, probably about 1.5 miles, 2 miles out of town, and we got the bikes with us, so we cycled in. Mostly a downhill. Do you remember this? Mostly a downhill ride with guitars and squeeze boxes on our back to get to the folk club. It wasn't such a joyous ride out after a couple of beers and trying to pedal uphill. I do remember that.
I do remember because Alison West was the first person we met there. Alison, she plays ukulele and sings, and we helped her set the furniture out for the folk club because we were early, because we always are. And she always remembers us as the furniture people.
We are the furniture removers.
We are.
Rearrangers and things.
This is one we've done several times, but still one of my favourites. Song that kind of sums up my life really until the last 2 years. It's,
all sort of changed.
The Road's My Middle Name.
Bonnie Raitt song.
I've gotta go now because the road, my middle name. Did you get a bit carried away?
I did. If something's worth doing, it's worth overdoing.
Indeed.
That's the way I look at it.
Oh, we've added Scandahoovier to the list. Ingo's on. Hello, and I can't remember, but I know. Go on.
France is on there as well, as see that.
Oh, Christelle's on, yes.
Yeah.
So we've got
and Ireland. Michael's on there. You see, Ireland.
Oh, right.
And Helpringham.
And Helpringham, yes. So yeah, doing well.
And Copthorne. I think I've just about covered everybody there. Ruskington.
I'm trying to think what else we got. Did you say about Bingham?
Bingham, yeah. I don't know how far did we get.
So 2
no,
weeks
we didn't.
Tomorrow. Oh no, so we've got.
We got as far as Chichester. Then on the Tuesday, the 5th of February.
The 8th, that is, darling.
That's the 8th.
Put your glasses on.
Whatever there. We're at the Hoyt Anchor Folk Club, Westcliff-on-Sea.
And that's again about the 3rd visit there. That's a good room. It's in a British Legion club. Again, all of these should be in decent sized rooms where you'll be comfortable if you're not too happy about being around other people. We are still testing regularly and wearing masks when we go to the supermarket. In spite of what the government says.
And then, Friday the 11th, we've got a house concert in between that, but that's already fully booked. And then we've got Bingham Folk Club, Bingham in Notts, on Friday the 11th. And I think there's about a dozen tickets or so left for that.
There were 9 online the other day. You do have to pre-book for that one. Dorking, sadly, has been postponed. The club isn't opening until the following month, but we are there in October, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got and that's just February.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what else we got in February. And it's on our website. I can't remember the date. I think it's 16th, 17th. That was it. 20th. Sunday
the 20th of February. It's part of Leicester Comedy Festival.
Leicester Comedy Festival, yeah.
Because obviously we fit in the comedy festival. Not always.
But it's it's the Nell Gwynn show. After an evening with Nelly and Graham Hopkins. His play. We have done it a couple of times before. Last time was Manchester. His play all about Nell Gwynn, which is very funny, very sweary. We'll say that.
Be warned.
And
right from the beginning, the first time we did it, everybody was wearing masks, and all we saw was these eyebrows going woo.
And I didn't realise it was going to, because I've written 3 songs for the play, having no idea it was going to be that sweary. I'd have dropped a couple in with the songs if I'd have known that.
To be fair, other people have made up for you.
Yeah, well, I didn't know,
Particularly Rob.
I didn't get that part of the brief. Yeah, Rob Johnson, he opens the show up with a belter.
Absolutely.
Which sort of sets the tone.
And what's really nice is that, there are other musicians involved in the show, but not always. So Lucy Ward has written a couple of songs and also sings some other people's songs. Joe Freya has written some songs for it, which I think I'm probably singing one of hers.
Yeah.
Boff Wally of Chumbawamba has written a couple of songs, and I know I sing one of his.
I think I'm doing one of his this time as well, because Boff can't make it.
It's all sort of Reg Muros as well. He's written some. He came and did it when we were in Manchester, but I think I'm doing one of it, or you're doing one of his songs.
Yeah.
This time, so we all sort of mix and match, and we join in on each other's songs, and then there's a couple of actors who know what they're doing as well.
Yeah,
it's very, very funny.
Yeah, the acting is great. It is really great. But anyway, yeah.
Oh.
This talking about songs for shows, that sort of fits in well. This does.
Does it?
Well, it does, because this song called "If I Could See Your Face Again." It's a Steve Earle song, and it was written for a fundraiser.
Oh yeah.
For a show fundraiser for I forget the
It's West Virginia. It's called Ghosts of West Virginia.
That's it. Yeah.
So it's all about it's all going well here.
Yeah.
Coal mining in West Virginia. I just keep hitting the wall.
Yeah.
This song on the album is written by, what's her first name? Is it Natalie?
It's written by Steve Earle.
It's written by Steve Earle,
one
it's
of the
sung by...
Mastersons.
So the Mastersons, who are a husband and wife duo, who are amazing. If you get a chance, they play as part of the Dukes, Steve Earle's backing band, but they are an act in their own right. They have an album called Crash Test Dummy.
All right.
I just remember that because we bought that for Lorna for Christmas. but they are really, really good. Great musicians, good singers, both of them. And it's her that sings this on the album. It's called If I Could Only See Your Face Again. Well, I've lived here all my life. Don't know why I'm still surprised that the sunset comes so early to this valley. And if I'm not on my toes, well, the twilight comes and goes, and I'm all alone with darkness all around me. If I could see your face again, black with coal until your grin cuts like sunshine through the shadow of the mountain, I'd drop everything and run, like I know I should have done, every time you come home to me in the evening. Nights just like the night before, ain't nobody walking through that door. If I could touch you one more time, just to hold your hand in mine, I'd never let it go again, I promise. Maybe we could find a town, dreams are buried underground, not so many ghosts around to haunt us, and every breath is not a prayer, until I turn around and find you there. If I could see your face again, and I knew what I know then, I wouldn't make you work so hard to win me. I'd surrender to your arms, wrapped around me safe and warm, 'cause I knew you were the one from the beginning. I'd give almost anything if I could only see your face again.
Yeah,
It is.
gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I did see Mike had posted Masterson's. Oh, the Masterson's album is called Birds Fly South.
Birds Fly South, is it?
How did you get Crash
No,
Test?
they did. They did a song called Crash Test
Oh, they
Dummies.
probably did.
Yeah, sorry.
That was a band, wasn't there?
There was a band called the Crash Test Dummies. Yes.
Yeah,
But yeah.
it's a belter.
Anyway, the Mastersons really,
Yeah, well
really
done.
good.
Our Mike's on there, by the way, and well done to him. He's
Oh yeah.
passed his
Gold night navigation
night navigation.
in the mountains when it's cold. That kind of course.
Been out navigating in the mountains at night time up in Scotland. Seems like a crazy thing to do, but that's what the sort of thing that lad does for enjoyment. Good man.
There's somebody, Marcus. Hey up, guys. Hello.
Hi, Marcus.
Sheila, are we counting Tenerife for Spain? Why is that where you are? Because if we are, then we've got the Canarias and mainland Spain. Yeah, that's wonderful. What's that, Gail? Sorry, I'm just clicking through. Yes, a few people saying they really like that one. Oh, Kath Curry's watching. I was talking about you and Claire earlier, Kath, actually.
Should have heard the things she was saying.
I wasn't.
Kath.
No, it was all
terrible.
really nice. It was nice. I was talking about weird coincidences through the TGR virtual group. TGR, This Girl Runs. There's a brand of running gear, and I didn't know. Apparently, Decathlon, the shops, their running gear is called Kip Run. So I bought a T-shirt because it's like an instruction. I thought it might make me go faster. It hasn't. I'm an old fat bird.
I've got some go faster shorts for my bike.
Yes, dear.
I've got some for the rocket.
Some bottom paddy shorts, haven't you, sweetie?
Yeah, need them. The seat I've got on my bike is lethal. Man, it's awful. I got it from Aldi, of course. It was one of those things, you know, every now and again they had the bargains on. You know, like our mate Dave, you walk out with a new wheel for your wheelbarrow when you went in for a sandwich. That sort of thing.
Go in for a bag of carrots and come out with an underwater camera.
Yeah, or inflatable kayak, as we did do once.
Yes, which never came out of its box.
It has now. Mike's got that up in Scotland.
Have you used it, Mike?
Yeah,
I don't
yes,
know. Anyway,
I have,
yeah, this is who suggested this song?
This is a great song.
Listen to the lyrics of this.
A song by Sean Mone, Irish guy, and it was Richard Aberdeen.
Oh, Richard Fielding. No. Richard. I know who you
Fleming.
mean. Fleming. That's
Richard
it.
Fleming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He'll not be on live because he always watches later on
Hello,
YouTube.
Richard. Yes.
But he's suggested quite a few songs over the times, and this is one of them. A song called "Lovers and Friends."
He was the one who suggested
Kate Fagan. He fades away.
He fades away.
Yeah, you're a seriously miserable.
Yeah.
No, great songs, Richard. Great songs.
This is a lovely song. Just listen to the lyrics. This again could be my theme song. This.
And if you look on YouTube for Sean Mone doing this, the song's called "Lovers and Friends." You'll only find it. There's no real performance of it. It's just him standing up in a pub singing it. And I do hope a load of people are singing this song because it should be sung.
Sorry, while you're stopped, I'm getting Run Kit Runs from Philly. So we've got Northern Ireland watching as well, and Catherine saying it looked good. So there's quite a few of the TGR stars on there.
Battles and wars leave deep wounds and scars, deep wounds along in the mending, while reflecting upon all that has gone, life rushes on to its ending. Through sorrow and pain our memories remain, and by memories lifetimes are measured. Still the time that we spend among lovers and friends, at times we'll remember with pleasure. So lift up your glass for the present and past, in harmony be determined. There's more friendship poured out in a bottle of stout than you'll find in statute or sermon. I've heard all the old songs, all the rights and the wrongs, heard the prophets of doom and destruction, street corner messiahs and moral pariahs, dealers in bribes and corruption. From the holy and wise denials and lies, when innocent youth was forsaken, yet I've watched the night end amongst lovers and friends, and been sorry to see the dawn breaking. So lift up your glass for the future and past, in harmony be determined. There's more friendship poured out in a bottle of stout than you'll find in statute or sermon. Now the clergy are certain that drinking and courting are a sure way to hell and damnation.
Well, if that is to be, it would seem odd to me that their God has no sense of occasion to fulfill this great plan. Each woman and man bring forth each new generation, and a wee drop of stout and a bit of old hout can greatly assist procreation. So fill up your glass, throw your arm round your lass, in harmony be determined. There's more friendship poured out in a bottle of stout than you'll find in statute or sermon. To the brashest, the boldest, and those who shout loudest, it would seem all the power has been given. To berate us, deride us, separate and divide us, in hopes of their version of heaven. But the mountains and rivers will by far outlive us when our bones into ashes have withered. There'll be lovers and friends who will still comprehend the true reason we're all here together. So lift up your glass for the future and past, in harmony be determined. There's more friendship poured out in a bottle of stout than you'll find in statute or sermon. There's more friendship poured out in a bottle of stout than you'll find in statute or sermon.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great.
And he doesn't play guitar or anything on when he does it. It's just unaccomplished, as we would say, or
yes.
unaccompanied as he would.
Indeed.
Yeah, the man's a great lyricist.
Yes, very, very clever.
Oh, Jimbo's on there as well.
Jimbo?
Jimbo.
Oh, Jimbo, hey Jimbo.
Hey.
Roger Finley, more friendship in a bottle of stout, yeah.
That's a great line, isn't it? More friendship
Oh.
poured out in a bottle of stout than you'll find in statute or sermon.
Yeah.
I'm all for that.
Carol Mooney once bought a pair of opera glasses from Lidl.
You get to a lot of opera in
Yes. Cleethorpes.
Cleethorpes. I nearly said Scunthorpe then. I knew that was wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, Kath Curry asking if we've heard the Lidl and Aldi song. Yes,
Yes,
we have.
that is a belter.
Marvellous song.
Absolutely spot on.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to say what I'm drinking. It's an Ardmore. I think it was a present. Certainly, I think it was from our Andy actually one time.
I really don't
So
know.
I was feeling in need of something a little milder than the Talisker and Lefroy, very, very peaty whiskey. So I'm on an Ardmore tonight. And for those of you who haven't seen this before, that is half water. Please, well, maybe a third water. Yes.
Yeah.
Who else have we got on here?
I don't know if Manel's on tonight. I know Manel very often watches.
Poor
Condolences
Manel,
to
yeah.
you, my friend, if you are. He's just recently lost his mum.
Yep. Dietmar's on.
Hi, Dietmar.
Kay Dawson.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, we're back in Germany, all being well, back end of the year.
Yeah. Oh, there's the thing.
yeah.
Dietmar was the last gig we did pre-COVID.
It was.
At his lovely house
It
in Schwalbach am Taunus.
Cowhide
Cowhide
concerts. I do like that,
yes.
yeah.
Which was great. Which was also, I think, the first gig we ever did in Germany.
Yeah.
Was at Dietmar's. But anyway, yeah, we're going over there later on this year. We've got one gig at the moment which we're heading for, but going to try and fit some more in around that in both Germany and the Netherlands and Belgium possibly.
Yeah, we're heading over to Nuremberg, so we'll get a few on the way out, all being well.
Yes.
I just saw Mary's on there, Mary Down. I hope you're doing okay, Mary. Mary's a wonderful singer, if you ever get a chance to hear her sing. Beautiful voice. Believe that, you believe anything.
Who else have we got? Mick Jackson, that was a great song. It is a really good song,
It is a
isn't
good
it?
song,
It's a
isn't
fab song. Kathy Runswick's song.
Let's moving on anyway.
Yes.
This next song's called Dorian and Joe. It's again back to one of our own. I think we've only done this once on the live streams so far, and I still really don't know why I wrote this song. It's a weird one. It is. I sort of have a laugh and a joke about it at gigs because it is genuinely written around a pregnancy testing kit. And
a very old-fashioned pregnancy.
A very old-fashioned. Yeah, I mean it will all be different now. But I just had this idea for it, and this is what came out really.
I do remember. It was in Oz the first time we played Illawarra Festival,
yeah.
and we did this song, and a lady sat and sort of got a bit sobby on the front row, and after our set at this festival, she came up to us with a teenage boy,
young lad, that's right,
and went,
yeah.
"Oh, that song is just my story. 10 years he took me," and this poor kid just looked like he wished she'd never bothered. He was so embarrassed, but yes, it's a lovely song, and it's also responsible for the naming of a dressage pony.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, it is.
The pony, this stud in New South Wales, in Upper Lansdowne, she breeds some amazing dressage ponies, and they go all over Australia. And each year, the ponies are named after their sire, and then there's a letter of the alphabet that all the names have to start with, and this year it was E. And our friends Al and Helen came up with the name Euphoria because they've been listening to this song.
Mentioned in this song, yeah.
So Euphoria is a dressage pony.
Yeah.
There's words I never thought I'd hear myself say.
But I just thinking on that, I just noticed Gwyneth's posted on there, are we doing these monthly now? First of all, I hope you and Brian are doing okay. I know you've been struck by the bug. I hope you're doing okay with it. But yeah, we're sort of running them monthly or thereabouts. Yeah, thereabouts.
Yes.
So obviously, we're not doing them weekly, and hopefully, as things pick up and we get out more, we'll have less time to do them anyway. But so we will keep doing them.
Yeah.
Still keep doing them. Is what I was going to say. Yeah. Anyway, Dorian and Joe.
Doreen and Joe shared a two-bed tenement, drafty as hell, but fit for a king. Joe promised her someday he'd build her a mansion, lottery tickets and fairy tale dreams. But Doreen, she yearned for the crying of baby. She ached with a passion that near drove her wild. Yeah, your mansion can crumble for all that she's caring. It won't fill the longing she has for a child. Doreen carried her shopping up 4 flights of stairs, the lift long since defunct. There among her groceries, the litmus paper mystery, Doreen kept believing she would not give up. For pink was for euphoria, blue was for despair. All of her dreams on the kitchen table, both of their futures wrapped up in there. Joe, he'd seen her crying too many times. He'd bury his head and shout, "Please go away." He wished he had a faith, but nature was lying. It crippled Joe to witness such pain. For he knew that pink was for euphoria, and blue was for despair. All of her dreams on the kitchen table,
both of their futures wrapped up in bed. Doreen felt her life, it was passing her by. So many years in the blink of an eye, always believing her moment would come. Who's stolen those years? Where have they gone? When Joe heard the scream, it half scared him to death. He ran like a madman with fear in his eyes. There was Doreen waving her wand. She said, "It's Pink Joe, it's Pink Joe, it's Pink Joe." And both of them cried. For pink was for euphoria, and blue was for despair. All of their dreams on the kitchen table, both of their futures, both of their futures, all of their futures wrapped up in bed.
Most of it. Well, it was all there. Just a couple of variations. Just
That's good.
just a couple more songs for you.
Yeah. Which are
Which could be interesting.
These last two are probably big mistakes. But, you know, if you don't try.
Roger Finlay is offering us a bed just
bless
off
your
Sydney
heart.
to Melbourne Highway anytime he wants it. That's
Oh,
brilliant.
Sydney to
Thank you very
Melbourne.
much.
Oh, it could be a bit of a drive.
Yeah, but his last point is, what are you like with sheep? Well,
I can shift sheep.
Roger,
I've done this in the past.
Yes, the reason I don't eat... Whoa, my iPad gone flying. The reason I don't eat red meat is because we used to adopt the orphaned lambs on my uncle's farm when I was a kid. And I had a lamb called Lamb, and I used to lead him around on a collar and lead and everything. And one day he disappeared, and a few days later my auntie's freezer was full, and that kind of put me off lamb. But the first time Dave came up to Lewis, to the island where my family is, we're actually going back in a few months' time, but the first time he ever went up, we weren't at all sure what kind of reaction he was going to get.
They think of anything south of Glasgow as a soft southern dork, basically.
Yeah, and also...
And that's being kind.
They had got on very well with my ex-husband, and, you know, it was all a bit... But my Auntie Margaret had done her usual, my door is always open, and everything, so we'd gone up. And
She loved me.
we arrived on the ferry, got into Stornoway about 1 o'clock. So we were at my uncle lives like 15 minutes maximum from the pier. We got to the house, and my Uncle Watty walked into where Dave was sitting having a cup of tea and said, "David, can you shift sheep?"
That was, "David, can you shift sheep?" That was, I'll translate, you carry on.
Thank you.
Okay.
And Dave went, "Don't know, never tried, I suppose so." And
Yes.
literally within half an hour of arriving on the island, he was up the croft wanging sheep
I was
into the
throwing
back of
sheep
the pickup.
into the back of a van. This is after having no sleep, driving all night, having no sleep, trying to catch a couple of hours on the ferry and failing. I felt fantastic.
And then we got back to the house after, and Watty is my mum's younger brother. He's still going, bless him. He's nuts. He came up to me with a dram, a whiskey, and he knew that Dave didn't drink whiskey. He had phoned my mum to ask what Dave drank, and his next one was, "David, Would you like a sherry?
David, would you like a glass of sherry?
My mum had said, well, I don't know really what he drinks otherwise, but I know he likes sherry. So what he thought, I was bringing some big soft southern wally.
Yep.
But
anyway.
You do like sherry?
Oh, I don't want a glass
So
of
do
sherry.
I like sherry.
Yeah, this song, I love. We had Martin and Sharon came to visit us fairly recently. We were talking all about music, because you do, that's all I can talk about basically. And Martin mentioned that he didn't really get Dire Straits, but so I'm going to try a Dire Straits song just for you, mate. And I'm a big Mark Knopfler fan.
Oh, we both are.
He's a great songwriter, so we'll give
Went
this
to
a
see
go.
him a couple of years ago. It was brilliant.
You get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park in Bloomington. South of the river you stop and you hold everything. And it's blowing Dixie double 4 times. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain to hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but not too many horns can make that sound. Way on down south, way on down south of London town. Check out Guitar Joe's, he knows all the chords. Money's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. And an old guitar is all that he can afford when he gets up under the lights to play that thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job and he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up for a Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. There's a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies and their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. That ain't what they call a rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. And then the man, he steps right up to the microphone. He says at last, just as the time bell rings, good night, now it's time to go home. Then he makes it fast with one more thing. We're the Sultans, we're the Sultans of Swing. I'll leave it there.
Brilliant. God, that is There's some guitar playing, sweetheart.
Oh no! You want to see? There's a guy, and it's bugging me now because I was trying to think of his name halfway through that, which is not a good idea. But there's a guy on YouTube, a Spanish guy, who I was watching do it, and he's amazing, absolutely amazing how he does that on an acoustic guitar. He's fantastic, the guy is. And just thinking of overseas, I just saw James had posted on there. James Woods. I hope you're doing okay,
Oh, is
mate.
James there too?
Yeah. Another one from France. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we shall.
Lilian,
We have one more song, and
This could be a big.
this was only sort of like last night. I had a brilliant idea last night. It's really
Define
sad.
brilliant.
Really
Can
sad.
I just say, I hope
Okay.
Catherine Moore is still watching, and if she's not, then more for her, because she would have. I'm going to say, I say she would have loved this. No, she probably wouldn't actually.
Oh no. We could not do tonight without marking the passing of the wonderful Meatloaf. And as you can imagine, trying to pick a Meatloaf song to do with two people and a guitar and do it justice is impossible. So we're not going to try.
But we are going to do a Meatloaf.
So we thought, well, we'll ham it up as best we can. And this... The reason I've changed guitars is that I've got this tuned down a step and I still can't hit the notes. How the guy did it, I have no idea. No idea
That's
at all.
4-octave range.
An amazing range.
I mean, I've got quite a big range, but it ain't 4 octaves. And
But
anyway,
we've had a great time watching Meatloaf and Cher
Cher
on YouTube doing Dead Ringer for Love. So I thought, that's the one. That's the one. So we'll give it a go. And
wish us luck.
if you want to leave now, I can understand. But we'll
Otherwise, we expect you to be joining in, okay?
we've put this at the end because we're not going to be able to sing a damn thing after this. I can tell you. I can tell you now. But we will give it our best.
Every night I grab some money and I go down to the bar. I got my buddies and a beer, I got a dream, I need a car. You got me begging on my knees, come on and throw the dog upon the man. He doesn't live by rock and roll and brew alone. Baby, 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 rock and roll and brew, rock and roll and brew. They don't mean a thing when I compare them next to you. Rock and roll and brew, rock and roll and brew. I don't know who you are, we've got better things to do. I don't know who you are, where you go, what you do when we're not around. I don't know anything about you, baby, but you're everything I'm dreaming of. I don't know who you are, but you're a real dead ringer for love. A real dead ringer for love.
Ever since I could remember, you've been hanging around this joint. You've been trying to look away, but now you finally got the point. I don't have to know your name, and I won't tell you what to do. But a girl, she doesn't live by only rock and roll and brew. Baby, 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 baby.
Rock and roll and brew, rock and roll and brew. They don't mean a thing when I compare it next to you. Rock and roll and brew, rock and roll and brew. I know that you and I, we got better things to do. I don't know who you are, what you do, where you go when you're not around. I don't know anything about you, baby, but you're the only thing I'm dreaming of. Don't know who you are, but you're a real dead ringer for love. Real dead ringer for love. Oh, you got the kind of legs that do more than walk.
I don't have to listen to you whimpering call.
You got the kind of eyes that do more than see. me begging on my knees, come on and throw the dog a bone. A man, he can live by rock and roll and brew alone. Baby, baby,
Baby, baby,
rock and roll and brew, rock and roll and brew. They don't mean a thing when I compare them next to you. Rock and roll and brew, rock and roll and brew. And know that you and I, we got better things to do. I don't know who you are or what you do, where you go when you're not around. I don't know anything about you, baby, but you're everything I'm dreaming of. Don't know who you are, but you're a real dead ringer for love. A real dead ringer for love. That'll do. Happy days.
It's what we've been watching the video as well.
It's been fantastic.
So cheesy, it's unbelievable.
Great. Absolutely great. Yeah, thanks for being there.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody. We'll go through and have a look at all the comments and stuff.
If you want to donate to the charity, it's all going to the Sleaford Food Bank at the moment because the Musicians Union one has wound up now. But yeah, great if you do. Don't worry if you don't. And we'll set something up again for around about a month's time.
And in the meantime, you know, if any of our gigs are close to you, please come and see us. We'd love to see you in real life.
Yes.
IRL, as they call it. In real life.
IRL, yeah, I see what you did there. That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Thanks for all the shares, by the way.
And yes,
as
thank you very much. And we'll see you all again soon. Take care. Look after each other. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.